What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And if you guys were paying attention to some of the daily MUT shows that they put on, or if you saw one of those, like they had like the whole little screen where they showed you like 34 degrees and 24 degrees, many of you guys probably would have deciphered that it's more than likely going to be Bo Jackson, and the 24 probably will be Champ Bailey. If you guys think it'll be somebody else, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I don't think it'll be Walter Payton, aka Walter Sweetness Payton. I know it sounds crazy to call a man Sweetness, but the dude was that raw that I have no issue doing it. If you got a problem with it, let me know about it in the comments as well. But look, we're gonna go ahead and jump into some of the things that you need to do to prepare for it. Now, it's expected to drop December 23rd, 2019, about 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. So for those of my viewers that watch all over the world, you may get it in an earlier day than we do. You know, like how the time changes. I've been learning a lot more about many of my viewers, and I appreciate you guys all so much for tuning in at all these different time zones all across the world. We are definitely going global, and it's all because of you. Shout out to all of you guys that have been a part of the community. But I need everybody that is watching this video in real time to understand what's going to be happening. Now, you guys may have noticed, I'm going to point something out before we go into the whole situation. Many of you guys that have the 95 overall power pass that was able to upgrade your Moss, you listened to me and already had Moss prior to him being released, so you got everything for very, very cheap value. You got the 95 overall for just using a power-up pass, that was free, and you had already powered up Moss prior because he was cheaper. For those of you guys that waited, you had issues, okay, because the 92 overall card went up and skyrocketed in price, and I tried to explain to you guys that's usually what happens, right? You see how his price, if you look at it right now, how it jumped to 502, that was at like around 180, 190, 200K a couple days ago. So this is the situation, right? I'm gonna explain it to you in the same type of the formula that I did before. The reason that this card is like that is because EA Sports, they've made it easier to get a lot of the no-name cards. So this guy is 549. So most people are gonna look at this card, and if they don't understand MUT, they're gonna buy this card, not understanding that they need the other cards first to actually fully power him up. So you literally have to start from scratch with everything in order to get him the right way. You have to start with this power up. So what does that mean? You can go through the power up process and use like the the 99 the 92 overall power up pass, and then use the 95 overall power up pass and just get everything done. Or you can go and say, look, I can't afford that right now. Which one should I get? Obviously, the 95 overall is the best card to get, but you're not really getting Randy Moss. The power-up is what's needed to do it. So the whole reason behind why I'm explaining this is because Bo Jackson, the same thing is going to happen with him if we are right in guessing that it's Bo Jackson. His price is going to skyrocket. So what does that mean? That means that if you are smart about this and you want to make sure that you don't overspend, you would probably jump on and try to grab the Bo Jackson before it goes up in price. Now, because we're so close to Monday and nothing has officially been announced yet, what's gonna happen is, if you wanted to make some, see now, this is where it becomes a gamble, right? If you wanted to grab him right now for 186 and just say, you know what, I'm gonna grab Bo, even if he doesn't come, I know they're gonna release another one of them later, I'm gonna still grab it and I'll be good, so I don't have to spend like whatever else it skyrockets to. You're probably going to make a decent amount. Sort of like what happened with Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, even though his final card that they just released for the the Christmas version or whatever it is, Ghost of Madden Present, I still made coins off of his other card because I used the power-up pass in place of it. So I bought his 90 for like 110 or something like that, sold it for 235. So I'm a more than 100% profit. This is the situation. This guy's card is more than likely going to be at least 250, 300, whatever, once he's officially here. I need you guys to understand that, because if you do not have him, you're going to have some issues. So you see him, he's sitting there for me. I'm just chilling. I got him there. We're gonna wait to see what happens. Even if we don't get him, we good. It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'll just hold on to him. Like, it's not gonna hurt me to just have him right there. So none of that really matters. But if I don't have him and I don't have a power-up pass that's available, because remember, the 91 to 92 overall power-up passes, I showed you guys that yesterday, right? In one of the videos. If you guys saw it, you would see that I have it on Aaron Donald for his 92 and Julius Peppers. Those prices are, you know, a little bit more than what that guy's going for right now with the 186. So you guys would want to go ahead and get a jump start on it just in case. Look, all I'm trying to do is make sure that we don't overspend for anything. I have a lot of no money spent players. You guys are starting to see now, like, when was the last time that you guys saw that I bought something? Bought a bundle? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'll buy, like, you know, the little stupid packs, like the weekly elite, but I'm not trying to, you know, buy bundles. And for the most part, it's because I want us to be able to build our team in a certain format. We grind the game to a certain point. We use house rules to a certain point. We have to be able to utilize what EA Sports has there. That's the number one thing that a lot of you guys aren't doing that we're learning about. We're utilizing what EA Sports puts there. So the solos that are available, the gingerbread men, all that stuff, even if you don't want the cards, just quick sell them. You know what I'm saying? But you have value. It's getting you training. You're able to upgrade, because that's really the glitch. It's not even really about getting the card. It's about the training that goes into the card. Because once you put the actual training into it, you're getting half back. And then, you know, with the abilities, you get 90%. But the half is what kills you. Like, Devin McCourty cost me 10K training. And bro, that dude could not hit stick a dead cockroach. But I used him. And it is what it is. Now, look, he's 115. What are the chances that people go crazy about Champ Bailey? I don't know. Should I get Champ Bailey? I don't know, bro. The dude probably garbage. But you got to remember this, though. He's going to have some crazy stats. The problem is, Deion Sanders is a 99. Look, it's really, really weird, man. Like, when I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, because Deion Sanders is a glitch, but he's a glitch just based off his name. For instance, the dude has 0 hit power, but he'll get a hit stick animation. Like, it's stupid. But EA does that for him, and they've been doing it for him year after year after year. He's just one of the glitchiest corners in the game. Now, Champ Bailey, right? When you look at his card, he's not a bad card. And more than likely, they're going to give him like 90 press. He's going to have 90 plus zone. He's going to be wild, and they're going to give him decent speed. Will he be a 99 speed? I don't know. Maybe with the, you know, with the chem, the Broncos chem, maybe. Or whatever other team he played for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably would get away with that. But is he going to be somebody that's worth it for me to replace Deion Sanders? He's a little bit more physical. What is his hit power like? I don't know what. Let me check his hit power. I don't know what he's doing. Can this dude hit stick a dead cockroach or no? Let me see what he's doing. What do you got, bro? Because you know, the more I look at this, the more I get into a rate. Okay, he got 54 hit power, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what are you even walking around doing with that hit power? Like, all right, so ultimately, we're not going to get him. So I'm not even going to waste any coins, even though I could get him, and then, you know, probably make a little bit more profit if he does drop Monday. But I'm going to leave it alone, because that hit power just really aggravated me, and it made my blood vessels just want to blow up right now, because the dude is just so trash. But ultimately, he's going to be a very, very good cover corner. He just can't cause fumbles. And we know what happens when you can't hit stick in this game. Dudes just keep running the ball no matter what, and it gets wild, which is why a lot of you guys are understanding why I put Ronnie Lott at corner in my 3-4. Because I need him to level somebody to the turf. He has to hit stick somebody immediately and just explode. Like, bruh, just rip their... Look, I need fumbles. Like, I don't need to get drastic with it, but I need fumbles. So this guy's not going to help me anyway. I might as well just keep Deion Sanders and have him running around doing nothing at all. And that's pretty much it with that situation. But if it's something that you guys are looking to do, if you want to make some coins, if you want to take a risk, remember, I always give you the warning. If he's not released, then you're going to hold on to him longer. And if you don't have the coins, you're just going to have to like wait without having coins for a longer period of time. There really isn't anything else that you can logically do. There is absolutely nothing else, because we have to guess with the hints that they give us what they're going to be putting out. So with that being the case, that's the situation. All right. You have to understand that with the way that everything works out, this is how people make a lot of coin currency in MUT. You guess right, you win. If you guess wrong, you hold on to it, or you sell it back and you make nothing. And EA gets 10% and you walk around with your head down. Like, bro, EA got you from the back once again. But with that being said, it's not something that's necessarily true that's going to hurt us. All right, even if we were to spend 115, because you'll at least get back the 115, or maybe, you know, a little bit more once his card is released and people don't really understand how to use power passes, because that's what you're banking on. So with him and Bo, it's going to be a lot of craziness going on once those cards are released, but Bo is going to be the guy that everybody ultimately wants. All right. So with that being said, right, you're going to need a couple things. You're going to need that. I don't know. Would they give us a set for Bo? Would they make him like a master? I don't know. And then do something like give us a power up with him? I'm not really sure about that. because some of you guys have been asking, yo, Gmi, they've been doing that. They've been giving out power-ups and all this stupidness, you know, with the cards now. So they're making, you know, it becomes a situation where it's like, what am I supposed to do? How do I get the power-up? They've been actually giving you guys the power-ups to the cards. So you could, theoretically, just know what you're gonna have to spend with it if you already had the power-up. So I would recommend that you get at least one of these power-ups just in case they don't, you know, pretty much they don't give you the power-up with the actual card. If it's not a set like that, you just make sure you have the power-up ready so that you can go through it. One of the good things about his card is you could see that up until that point, it's relatively cost-effective. He was one of the first ones, but remember, they nerfed him so hard, it was really, really crazy. And I just didn't understand what was going on. This is very, very craziness when you look at overall the way that everything has turned out, because I got sick and tired of this guy because he didn't have certain things, but he's going to probably meet all the thresholds, because if they gave Jim Brown elusive with power back stats, he's going to also have that. So for those of you guys that are wondering, is he going to be, you know, worth the draw? Is he going to be something that is really utilized? You're playing Madden 20. So most people are going to have him running around like a psychopath, and it's going to get really, really crazy on the field. So I wanted to make sure that you have that. If you are a Bronco fan, you could go ahead and you can look at, you know, the cornerback situation and see what's going on. Do I have a Champ Bailey? I don't know if I do, because I wouldn't want to use him if I did have him. Okay, so I don't have a Champ Bailey. So you could go for a power-up for Champ Bailey, but again, with all the other cornerbacks that are available, the Rod Woodsons, all this stuff, I highly doubt, unless you are using a theme team, maybe Redskins, whatever he played for, that you're going to actually go into that situation. I highly doubt it. But again, you guys build your teams differently. It doesn't really matter. I try to build my team to the point where I know that almost every player on my team can get a hit stick animation and make you fumble. That's how I build my team. Whatever you guys do, understand that you have to live and die with it on the field. Because if a guy's running all over you and you're like, oh, I got to keep conservative tackling him, you're never going to get that turnover that you really need. So that's why I pretty much put together a lot of enforcers, and that's why Night Train Lane is always like, bruh, dude has a 92 hit power. He literally, if you click on and you hit stick and get the animation, that person's fumbling usually, all right? He's not an enforcer, so you can't click off and let the computer do it. You have to manually hit stick. And that's what you guys have to get back to naturally doing, even though we got the cheese with Tillman, where you just click off and he goes wild. Similar with Ronnie Lott and Derwin James as well. That's why I have those gentlemen on the squad and they be putting in work. So that's pretty much what I wanted to go over with you guys. Be careful with the way that you buy up the Bo Jacksons, because like I said, I'm not 100% sure. I'm just thinking, because we've had Bo in previous Zero Chill things, we've had you know, Champ Bailey in previous Zero Chill things, that more than likely it's them. If it's not, if you buy one, it won't really hurt you that much. You sell it back, everything's good. But if we are right, if we're right about this, we may get really, really lucky, and some of you guys may gain a lot of coins. Let me know what you're expecting. Do you agree that it's Bo Jackson and Champ Bailey, or is it any other 34 and 24? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.